Hello. For Module 2, we're going to have our discussion regarding evaluating functions. Evaluating a function means replacing the variables in the function, in this case x, with a value from the function's domain and computing for the result. To denote that we are evaluating f at a for some a in the domain of f, we write f of a. So example number 1, we have f of x is equal to 3x minus 5. So we need to evaluate it by replacing f to 4, replacing f to negative 2, and replacing f to 0. So basically, when we say evaluating function, yung ginagawa lang natin, yung x dito, sa given equation, papalitan lang ng number na nandito. So, in this case, yung x papalitan ng 4. Sa letter B, yung x papalitan ng negative 2. And sa letter C, yung x papalitan ng 0. Same with example number 2. So, given this equation, lahat ng x dito papalitan ng negative 3, 2, and a plus 1. So, let's try to solve them. Example number 1, if f of x is equal to 3x minus 5, so we need to evaluate each. For letter A, f of 4. For letter B, f of negative 2. And for letter C, f of 0. So first thing to do, we need to copy the given equation, which is f of x is equal to 3x minus 5. And for letter A, we need to replace x with 4. Lahat ng x na nakikita nyo sa equation natin, papalitan natin siya ng 4. So, this will be f 4 is equal to 3. Yung x, papalitan ko ng 4 minus 5. Bring down f of 4. So, we need to simplify this one. 3 multiplied to 4 is 12 minus 5. Binaba ko lang yung minus 5. And then, copy. F of 4 is equal to 12 minus 5. The answer is 7. So, this will be our final answer, which is 7. Let's try letter B, which is f of negative 2. So, we have the given equation is f of x is equal to 3x minus 5. Lahat daw ng x, papalitan ko naman siya ng negative 2. F negative 2 is equal to 3. Yung x, papalitan ko ng negative 2. Then copy negative 5. We need to simplify this one. F negative 2. 3 multiplied to negative 2 is negative 6. Kasi 3 times 2, 6. Copy the symbol negative. Then bring down negative 5. F negative 2 is equal to, simplify natin, negative 6 minus 5. The answer is negative 11. So this will be your final answer. And for letter C, given the equation or function, we need to substitute x with 0. Palitan naman natin siya ng 0. Same, yung ating given, f of x is equal to 3x minus 5. Lahat ng x, papalitan ko ng 0. So, this is f of 0 is equal to 3. X, palitan ng 0, minus 5. Copy f of 0. 3 multiplied to 0 is 0, minus 5. 0 minus 5, the answer is negative 5. So, this will be your final answer. For A, the answer is 7. For B, negative 11. And for C is negative 5. Same with your answers in your module. 7, negative 11, and negative 5. For example number 2, we have the equation g of x is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 2. So, yung gagawin natin for letter A, we need to replace x with negative 3. So, copyhin muna yung equation natin. g of x is equal to x squared negative 3x plus 2. And then, lahat ng x na nakikita nyo dito, papalitan nyo ng negative 3. So, this will be g negative 3, kasi nga yung x papalitan ng negative 3, is equal to, open parenthesis, negative 3, kasi yung x pinalitan ng negative 3, copy squared, minus 3, yung x papalitan ulit ng negative 3 plus 2. So, yung tatlong x na nakikita nyo dyan, pinalitan ko ng tatlong negative 3. So, after nating palitan or i-replace yung value of x, we need to evaluate it by solving. What is negative 3 squared? So, kapag sinolve natin kung ano yung negative 3 raised to 2, the answer is positive 9. Next, negative 3 multiplied to negative 3, the answer again is positive 9. And then, copy plus 2. Next thing to do, we need to add them all. Simplify. G of negative 3 is equal to 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 2, that would be 20. So, kung mapapansin nyo, dun sa answer ninyo sa example number 2, pareho lang, which is 20 and 20. Let's now proceed with the example 2, letter B, which is G of 2. So, first thing to do, we need to copy the original equation, which is G of x is equal to x squared negative 3x plus 2. Next thing to do, since nasa letter B na tayo, lahat ng x, papalitan ko siya ng 2. So, we have G, yung x papalitan ko ng 2 is equal to x ulit, palitan ng 2 squared minus 3. Yung x, papalitan ko siya ng 2, and then plus 2. After changing x with 2, we need to simplify the given equation. So, isosolve natin siya. G of 2 is equal to 2 raised to 2 is 4. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Then, copy plus 2. Next, simplify ulit natin. G of 2 is equal to 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So, final answer is 0. Kapag daw yung x pinalitan ng 2, ang magiging sagot ay 0. Same with the answer in this given. So, tama yung ating nakuhang answer. Let's now have example number 2, letter C. So, first thing to do, same process, we need to copy the original equation. G of x is equal to x squared negative 3x plus 2. And then, lahat daw ng x, papalitan natin ng a plus 1. So, we have G, yung x papalitan ng a plus 1 is equal to a plus 1 squared minus 3 a plus 1 plus 2. So, yung tatlong x, pinalitan ko ng tatlong a plus 1. Next thing to do, we need to simplify the given equation. Copy the first one, g, a plus 1 is equal to, paano natin isosolve yung a plus 1 squared? So, we need to use the FOIL method. A plus 1 squared. Pag sinabing squared, meaning dalawa siya. So, this will be a plus 1, a plus 1. Kung natatandaan nyo yung FOIL method, we need to multiply the first term, outer term, inner term, and the last term. First term muna tayo. A multiply to a, the answer is a squared. Next, O, which is outer. A multiplied to 1 is 1A. So, this will be plus 1A. Next, inner, yung nasa loob, 1 multiplied to A, the answer is positive 1A again. Next, last term, 1 multiplied to 1, the answer is positive 1. Isisimplify natin, so kailangan nating pagsamahin yung magkakatulad na letter or numbers. Yung A squared, mag-isa lang siya, so kakopy lang natin, A squared. Yung A, dalawa sila. 1A plus 1A, the answer is 2A. Then copy plus 1. So, ito na yung ating A plus 1 squared. Ililipat na natin ito dito. So, this will be A squared plus 2A plus 1. Ayun siya, kinopya ko lang. Next, proceed tayo dito. Negative 3 multiply to A, the answer is negative 3A. Negative 3 multiply to 1 naman, that will be negative 3. Then copy plus 2. Again, bring down this one. And then, A plus 1 squared, FOIL method. Kaya ito yung nakuha natin. A squared plus 2A plus 1. And then, distribution. Negative 3 multiply to A is negative 3A. Negative 3 multiply to 1 is negative 3. Then, plus 2. Next thing to do, we need to simplify. So, pagsamahin natin yung magkakatulad. G of A plus 1 is equal to, wala nang katulad yung A squared, mag-isa lang siya. So, copy A squared. Then, yung A natin, meron tayong positive 2A. Meron din tayong negative 3A. 2 minus 3, the answer is negative 1. Then, copy the letter A. Again, 2 minus 3 is negative 1. Copy A. Next, pagsamahin yung mga constant o yung numbers lang. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Then, negative 2 plus 2, that would be 0. Since 0 na siya, hindi na natin siya isusulat. So, this will be our final answer, which is A squared minus or negative 1A. Pwede rin siyang katulad dito, A squared minus A. Kasi pag walang nakasulat na number, automatically that is 1. So, pareho lang sila. For example number 3, we have the given equation T of x is equal to x plus 1 over x minus 1. We need to evaluate T of negative 1, T of negative 5, and T of 0. Let's start with letter A. Sa letter A, copy muna natin yung given equation. T of x is equal to x plus 1 over x minus 1. Lahat ng x, papalitan natin ng negative 1. So, this will be T, negative 1 is equal to negative 1 plus 1 over negative 1 minus 1. So, this will be negative 1 plus 1, the answer is 0, over negative 1 minus 1, that is negative 2. So, the final answer is 0. For letter B, we have T of negative 5. So, we need to copy the original equation, which is T of x is equal to x plus 1 over x minus 1. Lahat ng x, papalitan naman ng negative 5. So, this will be T, negative 5 is equal to negative 5 plus 1 over negative 5 minus 1. Then, we need to simplify. Negative 5 plus 1, that is negative 4 over negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6. Pag pareho silang negative, magiging positive na sa ibaba. So, kahit hindi na natin isulat, okay lang. And then, ano ba ang lowest term ni 4 over 6? So, pwede siyang i-divide pareho ng 2. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So, the final answer is 2/3. For letter C, we need to change x with 0. So, copy the given equation, which is t of x is equal to x plus 1 over x minus 1. Lahat ng x, papalitan natin ng 0. So, t of 0 is equal to 0 plus 1 over 0 minus 1. And then, simplify natin, t of 0 is equal to 0 plus 1 is 1 over 0 minus 1 is negative 1. Simplify ulit natin dahil magkaiba sila ng symbol, magiging negative ito. 1 divided by 1 is 1. So, this will be our final answer for letter C. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung mga answers natin kanina, t of negative 1 is 0, t of negative 5 is 2/3, and t of 0 is negative 1. Basically, evaluating functions can be used in answering worded problems. For example, the velocity v in meter per second of a ball thrown upward t seconds after the ball was thrown is given by the formula v of t is equal to 20 minus 9.8 t. Calculate v of 0 and v of 1. So first thing to do, we need to copy the original equation, which is velocity of t, or v of t, is equal to 20 minus 9.8 t. Next, we need to solve for v of 0 first. So lahat ng v or lahat ng t, papalitan natin ng 0. So this will be v of 0 is equal to 20 minus 9.8. Yung t, papalitan ko ng 0. Next thing to do, v of 0, simplify, copy 20, and then minus 9.8 multiplied to 0, that will be 0. Kasi any number multiplied to 0 is 0. Next, 20 minus 0, the answer is 20. So that will be your v of 0. Next, solve naman natin yung v of 1. Lahat ng t, papalitan natin ng 1. Copy the original equation, v of t is equal to 20 minus 9.8 t. So yung t, sabi ko nga kanina, papalitan natin siya ng 1. 20 minus 9.8, yung t magiging 1. Simplify natin siya, bring down 20 minus 9.8 multiplied to 1 is 9.8. Ngayon, pwede na natin siyang isubtract, simplify. V of 1 is equal to 20 minus 9.8. The answer is 10.2. So that will be your final answer. Same with the answer in this one. So, nilagyan lang siya ng meter per second since we're talking about velocity. So, 20 meter per second, tama yung sabi natin kanina, 10.2 meter per second. For your activity card, activity number 1, so lahat ito isusulat and then kailangan ipakita yung solution. Same with activity number 2, lahat ito isusulat and then every letter meron tig-iisang solution. For assessment card, activity number 1, you need to copy all. Same with the given figure, kailangan kopyahin lahat. And then, you need to solve for each number. So, sabi nyo dito, lahat daw dito, papalitan natin ng 3. So, lahat ng x na nakikita nyo sa bawat number, papalitan lang siya ng 3. You need to show your solution and then write your final answer in the pentagon. Pagkita yung solution, yung final answer sa loob ng pentagon. For activity number 2, you need to copy all, and then, syempre, show your solution for letter A and for letter B. So, ano yung pinapalitan dito? Pinapalitan yung S. For letter A, yung S papalitan ng 8. For letter B, yung S papalitan ng 16. For enrichment card, you need to copy all the given problems and then show your solution. For letter A, you have one solution for B, and same with number 2, one solution for A, one solution for B, and another solution for letter